So it turns out that there's a virtual me out there. And it turns out that this virtual me knows me better than I know me. I don't know exactly what I said or where I went or whether I posted a photograph or the interactions that I had exactly 2 years ago today or 5 years ago today. I just don't. But the virtual me does. There is a perfect record of all that I've done online, except I don't own it and I don't control it. It's owned by Facebook, it's owned by Uber, it's owned by my bank, it's owned by the government. It's owned by all of the intermediaries that I rely on to live a normal life. And that's kind of problematic for a couple of reasons. The first is that data is awfully valuable. This information has helped to underpin the value of the biggest companies in the world. But also, I don't really know how that data is being used. Sure, there are laws and regulations that govern the usage of data, but time and again, we have seen examples of that being abused or overlooked. So in a way, the Web 2 model of identity is kind of like digital feudalism. You're not surfing the internet, you're surfing the internet, S-E-R-F. Okay, that's the only dad joke. But if you think about it, you provide all of this value to these different services in the form of your data, and they're the ones that make money on it. And in exchange, you receive something in return. Access to a free service. That seemed like a good trade early on, but as time went on, it started to feel more like a Faustian bargain in need of a rethink. With Web3, we get to invert the model. Instead of having many virtual yous out there, each owned by a different corporation, you get to own and control more of your data, and you get to decide how it's used, whether it's used, and how much you're going to get compensated for it. It's by no means perfect, but digital identity systems are one of the most exciting areas of Web3, and the promise of a self-sovereign identity where people have more control and autonomy over their data, over themselves, and more say in how that data is used. And to me, ultimately, that's a very powerful and very important thing. We should be striving towards it.